He's just a guy, he loves to ramble randomly across the wire. It's Gareth.
Hello and welcome to another top 5 of Gareth's Random Ramblings. So my name is Gareth.
I'm Bex.
And we're here today to do our top 5 cameos.
Yay.
Just going off the music and all that kind of stuff that we've been doing recently. So when a cameo, Bex, have you done it as like TV and movies or just movies?
I've just done movies, but that's
Cool.
okay if you've done TV shows as well.
No, I did movies as well.
Okay.
I did movies.
So I've got the actor and I've got the movie that they were in.
That's what I've got to.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we've got top 5. Just once again, we haven't seen each other's lists, not because, it makes good content to see our reactions, but also the fact that
We can't.
Bex is with COVID thingy, so we can't, I don't know. Well, mine is you're side by side, you're over that way, but last time I pointed that way, you were over that way. So Bex is
Okay.
somewhere somewhere here. It's like a really shitty version of the entry to the Brady Bunch. Hi. Brady Bunch. All right, so Bex, we
Yeah.
start with this one. What's your number 5 cameo?
Channing Tatum, and this is the end.
Where he played him. Gimp. Yep.
He sure did. It was really funny. Like, it was completely he's a good comedian, but he's also a really good dramatic actor or action actor. So to see him doing something that completely like off the wall, it was really good. It was quite funny.
Supposedly they told him it's only going to take like, an hour or two. We'll get someone else to do the running around part. We just need you to be a masked. And he said, fuck that. I'll come and do the whole lot. So that's him when the mask is all on and he's still done everything. And then he pulls it off and it's him. So, yeah.
Brilliant. Well, there you go.
Useless fact number 1 out of this list. My number 5. Billy Idol from The Wedding Singer.
Oh, he was too.
Yep. He was in
Oh,
the plane at the end of it, that, where he did their little voice break as well, that we're flying at 50,000 feet. And because we let our first class passengers do pretty much whatever they want, there's a song from whatever the hell Adam Sandler's character was. Because I can't remember. Yeah.
Well, there you go. That was a really good one. I like that one.
Number 4. That's the number 4 thing.
Mike Myers in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Was it? Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. Yeah.
What, was it not a cameo?
Well, he got credited for it, so I don't like his name's at the beginning of the.
But he was only in the movie for like that.
Yeah, a couple of scenes. You know what? Yes, I'll allow it. Well, because it's my rules. I don't know. Yeah.
I also googled cameos and that came up. I was like,
Okay.
oh, yeah.
If that's the case, then Google, all hail Google. Yep, well done. My number 4, Peter Jackson in Hot Fuzz.
Oh yeah, he was
Where is he in Hot Fuzz, Bex?
Didn't he shoot at the guys
Nope.
at the end? No.
He's in it for about
He was the drunk guy at the beginning.
He's 0.3 of a second. He's a Santa that dresses up and stabs Simon Pegg's hand.
That's right, he did too.
Yeah. He's paused, like he's going, and that's it. Like you see him grab him and stab and like, and then that's it. Cuts, move on. Yeah. Peter Jackson.
Go on.
All right. Number 3, Bex.
Simon Pegg. Now I'm not sure if I've got the right Star Wars movie, but was it the Star Wars? It wasn't The Force Awakens, was it? Yes, it was. It was The Force Awakens. He was the guy behind the counter where she was cashing in the bits of metal to get food credits.
1/4 portion.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you know that the new trilogy has got so many well-known actors making cameos?
Really?
So in Force Awakens as well, I don't know if this is going to steal some from you, so if it is, I apologize. Daniel Craig
wasn't it? I didn't double up. I did just one for the movie.
He was in The Force Awakens. He's the one that Rey goes, "You will leave me alone." He goes, "I will not leave you alone." And then he does it. "I will leave you alone, and you will drop my gun, and I'll drop my gun," and walks out. The only way you can tell is 'cause it's his
I
voice.
remember that. That was really good.
Prince William and Prince Harry, or formerly Prince Harry, filmed the role, but they got cut. They were
Oh,
dressed as stormtroopers. Who else is
did
it?
it.
Is Edgar Wright, I think, is in one of the pub scenes in the back.
That doesn't surprise me.
He's dressed up as thingies. And there's another one too. I can't remember who they are, but it's like obviously no cameo. I want to say Benedict Cumberbatch, but I don't know if it's him or not. But when I think it's the third one, when they have the Knights of Ray or whatever walk past, and there's
Yep.
two stormtroopers, and one goes, "Oh, it's the Knights of Ray," and they're like, "We know, whatever." One of them is like a well-known person.
Oh.
Share just then.
Wonder what
Um,
it looks
I just can't
like.
remember who it is right now, and I don't want to Google it because it'll be too long. I'll be just going, hold on. So I'll do it later. But yeah, they had a lot of people in there. But yeah, Simon Pegg, well done. No,
Yeah.
yeah, there we
What
go.
was your number 3?
Kind of linked with my number.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're up to number 2, are we?
Number 3. So you did number 3. It's
Oh,
my
I
number
started. Your,
It's
yeah,
my
go on,
number
what was
3.
your
Yes,
number
yes. I start. You started, Tom. So number 3, I've got Chester Bennington.
three?
He's like, shit.
Which movie?
Well, I wrote down the 3 that I could think of that he was in. So
Well, you only have one. Just pick one.
which one do you have? Do you have them or not? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go with. Let's go Saw 7. Let's go Saw
Oh.
7. Yeah, he was also in Crank 1 and 2. He made an
Oh.
appearance, but Saw 7 was the one that was like, and I also know
Oh,
more
it
about.
was horrible. That was a horrible scene. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Saw movies. I love horror films, but Saw just brings that all back home. It's so bloody brutal.
It's torture porn. It's pretty much what it is. That's all.
Well, it is, because I mean, I remember in the first movie where
Last is reflecting. There we go.
where they he one of the guys fell into a pit full of hypodermic needles.
That's
Is it
the
the
second
second one?
Yeah.
I
First
mean-
one was really good and like really cool idea, and then the second one they just went. So everyone liked the devices. Let's crank them up. And
No, it was
ironically,
horrible.
hey,
It was
Jess was
horrible.
also in Crank 1 and 2. So yeah. But I wrote them all down. But yeah, Saw 7, he was the redneck racist that was glued to the seat of his car that had his girlfriend underneath or his friend underneath or whatever, and his friend
Ugh.
against the wall, and he had to. Well, he had to do something where he had to rip his like back off,
He had to
and
rip his
grab-
own skin off in order to save them.
and he didn't. So the car dropped, screwed her up, flew into his friend, and then he jumped through the window and ripped his back out. Yeah.
That was horrible.
There's no more graphic violence in any of my cameos, so it's all good. I can't say about Bex's, but we'll go from there. Who was your number 2, Bex?
Kate Blanchett in Hot Fuzz.
You get a really well-known, pretty actress, well-known, everything else like that, and you use this much of her face.
Yep, pretty much.
People didn't even know that she was in it, eh? Like, even
I didn't know she was in it until you pointed her out.
the producers and like the things were like, we need to have a well-known woman in this movie, and they're like, we have one right at the beginning. Legend underneath like this much. Yeah,
That was good.
my favorite one of that one's the was he starts talking to someone and it's one of the guys is just like, she's over there, dude. He like keeps hitting the wrong person. She just goes, hi, I'm here. Oh, that's funny.
What about this?
My number 2.
Mhm.
David Bowie in Zoolander.
You like your old school rockers, eh?
I do. Even with when it popped up saying, "Hey, it's David Bowie," I thought that was funny. Or I had Let's Dance. There was some kind of thing that was like, I think it had like David Bowie and it had the Let's Dance. Yeah, that was my favorite part of Zoolander. So yeah.
Because it was a generally crappy film.
Or either that or the but why male models? Because they're dumb. They don't think for themselves. But why male models? I just told you I did a whole thing about that. But so yeah, David Bowie making an appearance in Zoolander as the sort of walk-off judge or something like that. It was a walk-off.
Yeah.
Back when he had his long flowy hair. So
Yeah, that was the days when he had hair.
yeah.
All right. Number one.
Now that every time I think of David Bowie, I either think of him with his hair, his awesome music, or his bulge from Labyrinth.
Oh,
One of
really?
those three. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so your number one. So your number one cameo, Bex. What's your number one?
Brad Pitt and Deadpool.
Yes. For all of a split second. Yep. Yeah. Supposedly he had to do they asked him to do, he's like, yep, sure, no worries, that's fine. You know, that's totally cool. He understood
Yeah.
it. He had to take SAG paid, so he had to be like paid like $1,000 for the day or whatever it was. But he said, I'll also only do it if Ryan Reynolds gets me a coffee. And so Ryan Reynolds presented him with like a coffee on the day. He was like, here you go. He's like, done. So yeah, that's that. All right, my number one, also from a Ryan Reynolds film.
Oh, really?
Ryan Reynolds from Deadpool 2. No, because did you know he plays the Juggernaut, the big guy? He's
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
not many people do, but yeah, that's him. You hear his voice again, you're like, oh yeah, they just pitched it down. But that's not the one that I did though.
Oh, no?
Chris Evans from Free Guy.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
You remember that scene?
I remember that scene.
Spoilerish. Yeah, when they he's fighting at the end and he gets Captain America's shield, and then it cuts to Chris Evans going, "What the shit?" Yeah, just that part was funny. That part was really, really funny. So yeah. Once again, that movie had a lot of cameos in it too. Like Hugh Jackman makes an appearance. Well,
Yeah.
voice, and yeah, I thought that was funny. So yeah, there you go. And so top 5 for cameos. So there you go. Thank you so very much for listening and watching. If you're listening, awesome. Don't forget, jump onto youtube.com/grrpod. And if you're watching this, thanks. Do you like
Thank you.
you 4 episodes? Great. Yeah, wonderful. We didn't record this all in one day. What are you asking that for? No. So yeah, until next time, take care. We'll see you later. And if you have a topic as well that we could do, put them in the comments below or hit up Bex on Twitter, whichever way she is right now. Bex, what's your Twitter?
At Bex131.
There you go. Flick it to her, see what we can do, and we'll go from there. All right, until next time, take care, everybody, and thanks very much.
See ya.
He's just a guy, he loves to ramble randomly across the wire. It's Gareth.